After 30 days, I didn't rush back to my old habits. I checked my bank account daily and spent mindfully. I paid off some debt and stopped using credit for everyday stuff. Now, I use credit cards only for planned purchases and pay them off weekly. If you're overwhelmed by debt, try a credit card freeze even for a week. Start small. Use debit for groceries, track your spending, and see where your money goes. Expect some inconvenience, but don't let it stop you. The goal isn't to live cash only forever, it's to reset your habits. Credit cards aren't the enemy. Mindless spending is. Master your money, don't let it master you. The peace of mind is worth more than any rewards points. Trust me. The biggest win? My financial stress vanished. No new debt, no more anxiety about my balance. But there was social awkwardness. Paying with cash made me feel out of place. When my car broke down, I paid from my emergency fund, not a credit card. It hurt, but it was empowering. I was prepared. I did miss out on a great flight deal because I didn't want to drain my account. Credit cards do offer flexibility, but they are not evil, they are just tools. The experiment taught me to live within my means and be ready for surprises. I learned that sometimes missing out is the responsible choice. The peace of mind was worth it. I finally felt in control. Living without credit cards in a digital world was a shock. Renting a car? Most places wanted a credit card, not debit. Free trials and subscriptions? Many required credit cards. Even booking flights felt riskier, no extra protections. I spent days updating payment info and cancelling forgotten subscriptions. That alone saved me $40 a month. The upside? No more late night impulse buys. Entering debit info was enough friction to make me reconsider. My online shopping dropped and my bank account thanked me. The experiment exposed just how much my spending was on autopilot. Now, I was making conscious choices. The first week felt like financial rehab. At the grocery store, I tracked every item and stuck to a strict budget. Paying with debit made every purchase feel real. No more, I'll pay it off later. I started writing down every expense, and suddenly, that 5 lattes stung. Using cash was even more powerful. Handing over bills made me question every purchase. Eating out with friends, watching my cash disappear, made me rethink what was worth it. The inconvenience was real. ATM runs, card readers down, planning ahead, but these challenges forced me to be intentional, not impulsive. I was finally in control. It all started with a credit card statement so high it made my eyes water. I realized my balance kept growing, no matter how many minimum payments I made. That was it. I decided to stop using credit cards for 30 days. I literally froze them in a block of ice. My friends thought I was nuts, but I needed to break the cycle. Credit cards made spending too easy. Tap, swipe, buy, repeat. I was chasing rewards, but really, I was just spending more. The plastic had become a crutch, disconnecting me from my money. I wanted to feel the friction of spending again. So with only cash and a debit card, I set out to see what would happen. The rule? Spend only what I actually had. No more borrowing from my future self. Within hours, I realized how many subscriptions and payments were tied to my cards. This was going to be harder than I thought. But what if everyone stopped using credit cards for a month? Imagine the ripple effect, less debt, more mindful spending, and maybe even a shift in how we think about money. Banks would scramble to adapt. Businesses might offer new cash discounts, and you'd see fewer impulse buys everywhere. For me, the biggest surprise was how much I relied on credit cards for convenience, not necessity. It made me rethink every purchase. If you're thinking about trying this challenge, start by tracking your spending for a week. You might be shocked at what you find. What if you challenge your friends or family to join you? Turn it into a social experiment. See who can go the longest without swiping plastic. Worried about emergencies? Set up a small cash reserve or use a debit card with overdraft protection. Planning ahead is key. You might discover hidden benefits like better sleep, less stress, and a new sense of control over your money. So, are you ready to take the 30-day no credit card challenge? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more money experiments. Remember, it's not about hating credit cards, it's about taking back control. You might just surprise yourself. Thanks for watching. Take the 30-day no credit card challenge and share your experience in the comments. See you in the next video.